there's any reason to do another one, it's to give those guys a stage to like go crazy on and just blow the dancing out. There's not a lot of strippers that are doing anything cool. There's some that are trying to like make it more interesting. I would just really love to know that we raise the bar for women. You guys deserve more than like what we've been doing for the last however many years.
Cowboys and firemen dancing to 80s rock is not lame.
There is no fucking universe in which I am not doing that fireman routine.
After the success that the first one had, people are gonna have an expectation on this one, so we have to go into it with fresher ideas and to the next level of stripping.
As soon as we were gonna do another movie, I start panicking about like what the dances are gonna be.
Boom. And make sure we get this feel, guys, like the around, yeah, like you're pulling your crotch around. Pull your crotch around.
Allison Falk is when I say a dear friend, I don't know if anyone has a dear friend like I have in Allison.
Oh, is that how today's gonna be?
What's up?
The way we pass our time, we basically dry hump each other in a room trying to figure out new dance moves.
Rest assured, if that ever happens, Doc, I got you. I'm gonna be like.
Can you take me and like throw me over your head on your stomach? He's like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, yep, that works.
Like, I don't know, maybe it's like, here, put your, no, don't put your crotch here. Like, put it like more here.
And I was like, that works. Let's do this. Okay, that works.
It's ridiculous. It's super awkward. It's super weird.
Because I'm like. Don't worry about it. I got you. No, it's still sexy. It's still sexy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Allison was incredibly great at understanding where we wanted our sort of pops and our jolts of dancing to be. You know, there's Mike's first dance at the beginning.
And it kind of kicks off the movie. It's the first dance scene we see. It definitely set a tone for what we're gonna see to come.
The dance at the drag clubs, a certain kind of just messing around.
It's about to get hot and heavy over here.
It's so different than anything else we have in the film. Vicky Box is an amazing drag queen. Then we have actual voguers from New York, Deshaun and Javier. I just wish everyone could have been here to experience it because it's so fun.
The dances at the end needed to thematically connect to each of the guys. There had to be character development and character payoff in these dances.
It's dependent upon the environment, the scene, and definitely the actor. Okay, this is Kevin's dance, so we know what he is great at. Okay, this is Adam's dance, we know what he's great at.
It's always good to be the opening act. The way Chan dances, like the bar's set so high, the only thing I could probably do is set myself on fire next to him. I know what Joe was gonna come in physique-wise, so just like, I guess I'm gonna have to rely on the mullet and the fanny pack to pull this one.
And it did.
Kevin's strength for sure is his theatrics. And then his other asset was his legs. You know, his muscle definition goes like up into his like thighs, so we had to make sure he had really short shorts.
It's about to get messy and sexy.
Adam looked at us and he said, it's important to me that I have a really strong dance. So we gave him like b-boying moves, like hip hop choreography.
Then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we did our work and now let's play a little bit. Let's make a mess, let's have some fun, let's laugh, let's get dirty.
You know, he'd been practicing this spinning thing and everything. And so I said, hey, do you want to test the whipped cream to see like how it comes out? And he looks at me, he goes, nope. And it turned out to be like exploding whipped cream all over these ladies' faces and bodies.
No idea that was gonna go.
I think that was his favorite part.
That was satisfying for me, man.
I told you this was gonna get messy. Can't call me a liar, but you might be able to call me tasty.
The whole song idea came about through Channing. It was all really his idea.
The first time we heard him singing it, I mean chills just everywhere, because you're just like, that's really him singing, you know?
A feeling that I'm feeling, baby.
Between takes in the first movie, Matt would come out and sing to the crowd in order to like kind of keep the energy up. Chan and I looked at each other, we said, we're gonna write a part where Matt sings. And I think what was written on the page was something like, and then Matt Bomer sings something amazing. Like, that's it.
When I've sung on camera before, you pre-record because people screaming, all kinds of things can happen. There are a lot of X factors. And in typical Greg Jacobs, Steven Soderbergh fashion, it wasn't something you plan ahead of time. It's something that just happens on the spot. And I think starting on the third take or something, we did all of them live. His dance in particular is straight, like very stylized choreography. Like weight distribution has to be right, angles of your shoulders have to be right.
You're fucking ready to go. Let's do this. Fucking do this, man.
Joe is full out Freddy.
All or nothing.
This is what I do for a living.
Me too.
We wanted to play on his strengths of power and strength and precision.
Vegan beautifulness.
He definitely wanted to do a dolphin dive, do a body roll, and like...
He actually came to rehearsal and said, I learned this move, I want to do this. You know, we're like, oh, okay.
We're here today to film my glass slipper routine. The sweetest routine you'll ever see.
We thought it would be funny to have like a wedding and then we consummate the marriage. So we were like, well, if we do a bed, it might look similar to some other things we had done. And like, if we see a chair again, we're gonna throw up because we're so sick of chairs. Chan looks at me, he goes, a sex swing. And I was like, oh my God. Joe's obviously so athletic, so it was a great way for him to showcase his body and what he could do. And it's just fun. Like, who doesn't want to see Joe rip his pants off and mount a woman on a sex swing?
Channing is the engine that's driving this thing. I mean, every day, these guys have to get in thongs, and he's doing it too. So that creates an environment where people feel comfortable and they want to follow in the footsteps of something that otherwise feels pretty insane.
Chan and Twitch are both freestyle dancers, you know? So they put a lot of effort into moving exactly the same.
We had hours and hours and hours and hours of rehearsal, watching footage, matching each other's lines. You know, while this person is moving their right, you have to move your left, you know what I mean? And if they're doing it at that speed, you have to do it at that speed too.
The choreography that Allison and Teresa came up with was genius. And then you have two dancers of equally insane talent in Twitch and Channing.
This is the moment of truth right now.
I've never seen anything like it. The way it was lit and shot with that archway makes it look like you're looking into a mirror. It trips your brain out.
Hi, Mom.
Let's do it again.